That was your birthday wish. You said, I want to make somebody die today and feed them at the same time.
No, I didn't hope anybody died. I didn't know there was that much, metal in the
zero.
The
There's supposed to be zero.
It was above zero, Clem.
I hear this.
Yeah, there was about an ounce of construction materials in that goddamn.
Boiled the shit. You boiled the shit. It was in the water. Why did you?
Yeah,
why was there?
Well, I drained the pasta. Come on, Clem.
You broke my brain here.
Yeah.
I drained the pasta.
Yeah, it turns out if you drain it, there's no longer fucking push pins inside of it.
No, there's still push pins.
No
There's
shit.
Not water inside.
So you're telling me.
Water.
Oh, God, Summer. Fuck, man. If it wasn't your birthday. Oh, fuck. No, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Thank you, and welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. In an era of cancel culture, we offer you a second chance. Tonight, comedians will have not one, but two opportunities to perform stand-up comedy. I'm your host, Addy Herman. How about it for the man to my right, Mr. Clem Jameson? All right, comics, you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, wrap it up, because when you hear this sound, your set is done. Go ahead and put the microphone in the stand. Place it back here. Return to your seat. Don't worry, you will have a second chance and a conversation with our luxurious panel. All right, on deck we have Travis Jensen, but come to the stage right now. This man is Quik Draw's one and only regular, Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? Okay. People ask me, Rashad, are you voting? I said, no, I'm not voting. I was like, the only presidents I'm gonna vote for that are either dead or on the bill. So that's the only president I'm gonna vote for because, I like my money. That's the only presidents that I identify with is dead presidents. That's on the bill. So, and then, people politics, it's all, the future. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about politics. I was like, if politics give a fuck about me, then we would have reparations. So that's the only, if we get reparation as black folks, then I will vote. But since we ain't getting that, I'm not voting. I'm sorry. I'm not voting. People ask me, like, Rashad, you gonna have kids? When you get older, when you gonna have kids? I said, no, I don't want that karma. I don't want that karma because I was a bad child. I used to get in trouble all the time, and I don't want that come back on me. If I imagine me having kids and I want to bring back getting whoopings. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some of you guys got whoopings before. And I used to get whoopings all the time. Like, I remember one time my mom whooped my ass. My ass was sore. I couldn't even sit down for 2 weeks straight. I was like, woo, shit, I'm like, oh, damn, my mom fucked me up. Like, damn. Shit, I felt like I was one of the slaves that Abraham Lincoln freed. So she whooped my ass so bad. I'm like, yeah, he was my favorite president because he freed the slaves. So anyway, I'm Rashad Vaughn. I'll be back. Thank you.
Rashad Vaughn. He puts the E in reparations. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, on deck, we have Riley Cook. Coming to the stage right now, our very own soldier boy, Travis Jensen.
So I just re-enlisted into the Army. And for that, I had to go to get a medical exam where an old man looked at my asshole. Yeah, he looked at it and he's like, man, I'm surprised it's so tight after 8 years in the Army. Oh, man. I actually told one of my friends that joke. And she said, is everybody in the military just fucking each other? Which I was like, I took that really, really personally. Like, what makes you think that I'd be the guy on bottom? No, I love the Army. They sent me to a lot of war-torn countries. So that was a lot of fun. Oh, shit. I'm a little bit of an environmentalist. I like to think of ways to save water. So I just started pissing in the shower. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm not the only one. Yeah, I actually made a slogan for it. Go green, take a golden shower. Oh, I'm going these way faster than I thought. Okay. I just Googled my name not too long ago and found out that everybody with my name is way more successful than me. Yeah. There's a Travis Jensen that teaches engineering at the University of Minnesota. And I had to sing the ABC song whenever anything's in alphabetical order. That's all I had.
Travis Jensen. All right, on deck is Joe Hopkins, but coming to stage right now, our very own ray of sunshine, Riley Cook.
Hello, I'm Riley Cook, and I work in fast food. And now that we all know each other, I would like you to call me Rye Cook the Fry Cook, please. Nobody ever respects fast food workers. Like, the only time I've ever felt respected was at the beginning of the pandemic, because everybody was tricked into thinking I'm essential. Now that it's 2024, you remember I'm essentially just garbage, okay? Recently, I've been having to do a lot of DoorDash deliveries because apparently fast food doesn't pay as good as it does on SpongeBob. I don't know how he got a whole pineapple with no roommates. We have to have like a delivery driver app for DoorDash, and it's kind of funny to me because it really makes me think of my girlfriend. Like, I'll take the entire day following around its orders, and then we get to the end and it still needs 5 stars and a good review. I'm like, come on, babe. If I didn't like you, would I have taken you to 5 different Panda Expresses today? I had an order recently, too, that was like for $5, and then it took me 30 minutes to complete. Then at the end, it says, congrats on the high-paying order. And, like, the only time I've been gaslit that good is from my girlfriend. It's like, congratulations on not making minimum wage, you little bitch. You know you're nothing without me, right? I'm like, oh, thanks, I love you too, babe. The app, it'll also track you while you're driving, and then any mistake you make throughout the day, it takes it, and when you're least expecting it, reminds you about all of it. Just like having a girlfriend. It's like, oh, you know you were speeding 22 times today. I was like, yeah, I was trying to make $5 twice this hour. But I have to admit that it's not fair to compare my girlfriend to the DoorDash app, because at least DoorDash doesn't get mad at me when it picks her up. Thanks.
Riley Cook. Man, we haven't had somebody executed in a while, man. That was exciting.
I know. His girlfriend smiles a little less each time he does that joke.
Yeah, she's running out of joy week after week. Yeah.
Well, I'll get in this executed by Clem sticker here in a little bit, being the first executed tonight.
That's right. Yeah, and if any of you guys are interested in this fantastic Quik Draw merch, we're over there at that table with Ashley. All right, on deck, we have Zach Kruger. Come to stage right now. I mean, really, a dark force in the comedy scene. A man that when he speaks, the people listen, and they don't always like what they hear. Make it loud for Joe Hopkins.
It has been so long since I've been up here. Recently, a friend of mine's kid graduated from college, 6 years in a summer, whatever the frick it is. Comes out, tosses her cap in the air, rainbow glitter bomb. These gender reveals are just getting the frick out of hand. Not as out of hand as the world's largest gender reveal, though. That happened 79 years and 6 days ago when we dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, telling Japan and the world that the United States had a little boy. And a few days later, we told the world we also had a fat boy. Speaking of little boys, this is a good-looking audience. You remind me of a time I had a bunch of other good-looking people around, and this got to be 36 years ago, but it seems like only yesterday. My friend, he comes out of the room and says, "It's a boy. It's a boy." Haven't been back to Thailand since. Now, why would a guy take his very pregnant wife on an overseas trip and then leave her in the hotel room to go out and sample the local cuisine? He was lucky he got back to the hotel in time, though, get her to the hospital, where they had a beautiful 7-pound, 6-ounce baby girl. Doesn't look a damn thing like him. Yeah, she has my blue eyes and her mother's bitch attitude.
Joe Hopkins. Yeah, that was sort of a half and half set. They liked half of it, and the other half they're like, what?
Well, the first half was really good, and then it went to shit. So
Yeah, a set 36 years in the making right there, yeah. Boy, oh boy. All right. Well, we are down to our final comedian of the first round. This guy is all the way in from Lincoln, Nebraska, Zach Kruger.
I keep it going for Joe, everybody. Or not. Tonight, Joe looks like a Florida Keys serial killer. A little bit about myself. During the day, I'm a CNA, and at night, I'm an NWA. A neurodivergent white alcoholic. Yeah, you thought I was going to say the N-word. I'll leave that up to Joe. But speaking of Joe, I do have a theory of white guys versus black guys. You know, white guys growing up, we like to play video games, just on-the-job training for our future as school shooters. But when black guys are growing up, they like to play sports because for once they don't get in trouble for having possession. Hell yeah. If you couldn't tell by my shirt, I'm a dad. I'm not with my daughter's mom anymore, but before we broke up, you know, she was nice enough to give me a gift that keeps on giving. Herpes. But from my personal experience, you know, women don't think herpes is that big of a deal. I just don't tell them. I'm just kidding. Last week, I saw that a 6-year-old in Michigan brought a gun to daycare. From now on, his snack packs are safe. Yeah, he went from banana pudding to banana clips. All right, that's my time. Thanks, guys.
All right. Good stuff, buddy. Hey, let's hear it for all the comics we've heard in this first round, huh? All right, we have a very special guest for you this evening. This guy, multiple-time nominee for the OEAA Best Comic in Omaha. This guy is an actor, a stand-up comedian, an improver. There is nothing he can't do but stick to a diet. So I want you guys to make it loud for Mr. Joy on Purpose himself, Ben Webb.
Let's go for a swim. Ben Webb is a strange duck, all right.
Oh, look at that. Clem got your own song for you.
Strange duck, all right.
That's haunting.
Let's go for a swim.
Okay.
All right, we'll
file that one away for later.
Sure. Put that back in the spank bank, huh? How you doing, Ben? Welcome to the stage.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, Quik Draw is always a fun time, good energy. And it's 1 week removed from doing my play, so I've just had a nice week of catching up on rest, having some time back, and ready to hear some comedy and hopefully laugh a few times. So.
Yes, we're all hoping for that collectively, for sure. We are hoping for laughter to emit from this room. So let's see. You just finished up Airplane, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, do you have any plays coming up in the future, or is it too early for all that?
A little early. I'm contemplating whether or not to audition for a few right now. So maybe one in the fall. We'll see. But I would love to be able to double down and just kind of focus on improv, stand-up, kind of get some shows back up and going and get Mr. Joy on Purpose on more stages. So.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to have you here, man. Ben Webb, one of my favorite comics to have come up. He's really just a voice of reason in the sea of insanity that I've thrown myself into these last 9 months.
And I love and validation. I know you do the Slim Jim thing when you like to encourage those a little bit. I want to say I wanted to bring something with my first time here on guest hosting to encourage you all. I brought my own version of Slim Jims.
Oh, well, let's see here. How about a drum roll, huh? Okay, somehow something more unhealthy than Slim Jims. That's incredible. So what's your plan with these morsels?
Well, we'll just kind of see how the second round goes, kind of pass those out. Well, and of course, because you guys have been so fantastic to me, we'll go ahead and 1, 2, there you go, buddy. Yeah.
Fantastic, man.
That's right. It's just that easy. I might be a little bit more generous than Mr. Slim Jim over here, but hey, not that generous. You better bring it, okay?
That's right.
Yeah.
It pays to be a winner, kids. All right. So, you ready to hear some more stand-up, Ben?
Hell yeah. Let's
Fantastic.
do it.
All right. Well, on deck, we have Travis Jensen coming to the stage for his second set of the night. Rashad Vaughn.
All right, I'm black. I'm back. I remember, I got a foot, I like women's feet. I got a foot fetish. I do. Yeah, I do. I don't give a fuck. I do. Yeah, some fetishes are worse than others. Like, a guy would like to watch his wife having sex, with other man. I mean, that's a weird fetish. But, I remember one time I was on Facebook dating and I was scrolling and I saw this thick white chick, and then she put her feet on one of her profile pic, and I was like, God damn. I was like, wow. I was turned on by it. So I put the condom on and I started jacking myself off. I started jacking myself off, and yeah, I'm a germaphobe, so I don't like leaving mess around the house. I don't like seeing my kids, to be honest with you. I like to stay strapped. I like to stay strapped and put the gloves on. So, I don't want to fuck up my bed sheets, but. So that's what I did. I'm like, wow, that was, I enjoy looking at, I enjoy looking at, thick white women with red toenails. That really turned me on. I'm like, ooh, damn, ooh, Lord. I really get a kick out of that. But yeah, I would have bought them if she would have asked, like, hey, you want these feet pic? I'm like, yeah, I'll buy them. And my first time ever buying a feet pic, I usually just scroll online and just, put the condom on and just, ski that. That's what I would have done. But yeah, thank you, Summer. Yeah, thank you. But that's about it. Yep, that's my time.
All right, let's hear it for Rashad Vaughn with a very horny set. Ben, what do you think about the words that you just heard on the stage tonight?
In a row? Well, there were sentences and various punctuation moments and times when it was almost coherent. So I do appreciate that. And a shade over a minute. You give him 2, but to hell with that. When he's done, he is done. We've got some other things to pick into. But
oh, sure. I got a whole notebook here.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
Well, so, goddamn, I got to jump right into it. Love the intro. I'm black. I'm back. Not even a pause between that. You're just going straight to it, naming 2 true things at once. And this foot fetish thing, I've got to know. I mean, is this really from your life, or was it just for comedic purposes?
A little bit of both.
Okay, well, where does the truth begin?
Yeah, well, the truth is I do have a foot fetish. It took me a while to admit to the public because I got roasted by a bunch of other comedians that's not even here, thank the Lord.
What happened to them?
They not here. They disappeared.
Did you kill them?
Yes, I did. I killed him. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just clip that out of the podcast.
Yeah,
It goes on
yeah.
YouTube.
Edit that.
I ain't clipping shit. I'm staying.
Yeah, white people always get black people in trouble. So.
Well, I think that was all you, buddy, right there.
I dry snitch. I didn't mean to.
So you got a foot fetish, and so you see a thick white lady come onto your feed, and she's just got her feet out, her fucking.
Yeah, she did it on purpose. She just took a picture of her feet with her red toenails, and
So it was top down, or was the flanges exposed with sort of the webbing of the undertow?
It was top down with the cameras on, like. And I'm like, and put it on the dating app, and I saw it.
She put it on a dating app?
Yes.
Which app?
Facebook dating.
Wow, that is a cesspool, guys. Facebook dating. I've been on there a few times. More like carbon dating.
Yeah, exactly.
A carbon footprint.
Yeah. So do you like? Man, you don't need me. So do you like red toenails? Is that your favorite color?
Yeah.
Man, you are in luck. Summer just painted his toenails red, and he's going to be up here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm good on him. I'm good on that. I'm good on him.
Yeah, we're going to get started on him during his segment. We got a lot to unbox this weekend. So you say you see her feet, and you say you start jacking yourself off. That was your words, not mine.
Yeah, with a condom on. Yeah, with a condom on. So.
With the condom on. Why?
I don't want to leave no mess.
Okay, sort of like the O.J. Simpson model,
Yeah.
sort of hide the DNA and then.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to look at my kids.
And then the lawyer tries to put the condom on his own hand or his own dick. He's like, it doesn't fit. God, we gotta. Now I got chlamydia, or I don't know how that works. I'm not Fauci. I don't
He
fucking
took
know.
care of a few other comedians. He knows a thing or two about gloves. Yeah. O.J. Simpson of Omaha Comedy. That's right.
Yeah, I've been saying that for minutes now. Yeah.
You mentioned something in here about this. You said, I don't like to see my kids, which is probably the blackest thing you've ever said.
Well, thank you, Clem.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Of course, you wouldn't notice that.
Absolutely.
Well, sure. He's filling in where I slipped. What I did not slip on, though, are you a man who enjoys his way around a foot job?
Hand and head, but yeah.
A foot job and head.
Yeah.
Presumably not at the same time, right?
Not the same time. I got offered, but I'm like, nah. I'm like,
You got offered this.
yeah. When I was on a date, and I was like, just give me regular head. I want regular.
Why do we need to bring your feet into this, baby? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Leave something to the
Shoulders,
imagination.
Knees and toes, knees and toes.
Well, I mean, the U.S. women's gymnastics team, I don't think they've flown back just yet, but they could pull that off.
Yeah, they're gonna need to do some side work for Rashad over here. So you have got a foot job, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
Well, take us through it, man. I mean, what is it? Both feet? Is it one big foot? Was she an amputee? What was happening?
Damn shit. Yeah, you guys really want to know?
Do you guys really want to know?
Yeah.
Y'all some nasty motherfuckers. Golly. Damn, but we was on a date, and then
White girl?
Yeah, yep,
Oh.
white girl. She just she just put her foot on my thigh, and then I just,
And then what? so you're sitting in what, a restaurant?
At a restaurant, and then we was enjoying ourselves, obviously.
Was
and
this the Pepper Jack's Grill girl? Okay, never mind. All right. So
Close.
You're sitting at a Denny's. Where are you? Come on, paint me a picture, Rashad.
Okay. We was at what restaurant? We was at Mouth in the South.
What the
Pause. No Diddy.
I think I dated that girl.
Yeah, you probably have.
Yeah.
We might be Eskimo brothers, but yeah, no Diddy. But
No Diddy, no, there would never be any Diddy of anything around here.
yeah, no Diddy party. Yeah, so I just we just eating, and then next thing you know, she was doing foot play, with her foot in her shoe, her flats, flip flops, whatever, and then she just put her foot on my thigh, and next thing you know, she just gave me a foot job. So
At the restaurant?
at the restaurant,
You've got to be joking.
yeah, I am.
Well, okay. So if that's the case, given what you have told us in your set, when did you put the condom on?
Good question. I put the condom on right after we left the restaurant.
Okay, so she starts giving you a foot job in this restaurant. You're
Yes.
being dead serious.
Yeah.
Over the pants?
Yeah. Yeah, over the pants.
Over the pants.
Over the pants.
You
Now,
caught yourself.
I didn't rip my gun out, but
You didn't whip your gun out. You said no OJ, no Diddy.
Yeah, no OJ, no Diddy.
word.
Yeah, I want to protect.
Okay.
the beautiful.
So-
yeah.
So what had do you start to get a priapism, or what's going on downstairs? What's in your head as she's giving you a foot job?
It got hot and heavy. I wanted to take her back to her crib.
And you said, check, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Why not your crib?
His mom was using the car.
There you go.
I feel
I
bad
pay
for these
attention.
folks who just walked in and heard 5 minutes of foot fetish as soon as they walked
Yes.
in.
Welcome to
to
the
the
horn-
show, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
They wanted me to talk about it. I didn't. It's like TM. I just want to get on with the interview and go.
That's not how I
in
remember it.
You're in it.
And since you like the obese white women, with the foot job, did she have all 10 toes?
Did she?
Yeah, she did. yeah.
Okay, she had all 10. So eventually you got those dogs out of the kennel.
It was pretty feet actually.
She had pretty feet. What color
Yeah.
were her toenails?
Yeah. It was probably brown.
Brown toenails. Weird color for toenails.
It was, but the way she was playing with her feet, with her whatever shoes she had on that day, I was like turned on.
Okay, so you get her back to your place, right? Or her place.
Yeah, her place.
And then what happens? Do you finally get this foot job, Rashad?
A little more than that.
Oh, would you? Do tell.
A little more than that. Use your imagination.
I'm imagining wild shit. I'm imagining you like with like an airsoft gun, like putting it inside of your own ass and saying, "Sweetheart, you need to get those feet out, or I'm going to shoot myself in the sphincter."
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining. I have a crazy imagination. Though.
How's that imagination? Did it get close? Yeah.
A game of taint ball.
We were enjoying ourselves. So I'm just
Okay. Well, I won't pry too much. I know you're a real private guy. You don't like to talk about anything that would be too offensive. So, man, is there anything you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here, Rashad?
get off my dick, ski.
All right, you heard it first. Rashad Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen. Opening up the show. All right, on deck, we have Riley Cook, but coming to the stage right now, Travis Jensen.
I don't know if I'm a good Midwesterner. I drink pop and I say ope, but I just started eating ranch dressing, which I didn't realize what all I was missing out on. You can put on anything. Salads, French fries, Tide Pods. Possibilities are endless. Now, I actually gave some ranch dressing to my dog, and now you won't come inside whenever there's a tornado siren? I know I'm a good Nebraskan, though. You only need one thing to be a good Nebraskan: an undying love for Husker football. I really don't care that much about football in general, but I can list 3 Husker quarterbacks right now, but I couldn't tell you my mother's birthday. Omaha is the home of the College World Series, which brings about 300,000 people to our city every year, which I hate every one of them. I actually had a lady from California come up to me and ask me where the recycling was. I told her, "Ma'am, this is the Cal Far state of the world. Omaha is so red that even our communists have jobs." Well, my hometown, though, is Kearney, Nebraska, which I don't know if anybody knows about Kearney, Nebraska, but we're known for our archway, which is probably more of a tribute to the Golden Arches, because everybody there looks like they're on a Big Mac diet. Yeah, there is nothing to do there except for drink. I actually got my first DUI when I was 17. The cop pulled me over and asked me if there was any alcohol in the car. I said, "No, officer," and he said, "Don't worry, there's some in mine." That's all I got.
Travis Jensen. What's up, Travis? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Good.
How was your weekend?
It Solid. Went hung out with some people, and so I got a new job.
You got a new job?
Yeah, man. Fuck Breaks Plus.
I see.
I know he would like that.
Yeah, this guy knows how to kill with summer, man. So you quit Breaks Plus?
Yeah, man. Fuck that place.
Well, where'd you go? What you doing?
It's called Tanner Machinery. They just work on anything, I guess. I walked in there. They had like bulldozers, like all kinds of equipment for construction and farming and stuff.
So more in the mechanical field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not just cars. They said, no, we just do everything.
Yeah. Are you going to be like the brake guy for everything else?
They said they'll teach me. That's all they said. And they're like, oh, you'll figure it out.
It sounds like a Ponzi scheme. I like it. Sounds like the Nexium sex cult. Sorry, I got to deal with Hulu every time I say that. They arrest me. No, so you moved to the new job. So what, did you put your 2 weeks in like a good employee?
No, I was like, literally at the end of the day, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because they asked me to do something, like to stay late. I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Okay. He said, I'm taking my box fan and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And they're like, my boss was like, I get it.
I wish I would have done it first, kid. Yeah.
Pretty much, man.
How long did you work for that place?
Altogether 2 years.
2 years? Well, that's not bad to know you hate something. 2 years? That's long enough to know. Fucking, I worked for a lawn care company called, well, we're not going to say the name, but it was miserable. I was a much skinnier man then. That's how miserable the job was. Yeah. And I used to wake up from nightmares that I was working that job when I was in basic training in the Army. Oh, thank God. I'm at Fort Benning. All right.
Insane. Yo, because
it was a real bad job.
People have nightmares in basic training. People wake up screaming in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like you're on fire guard and people all hear, and you're like,
yeah.
You're like, what's going on?
Yeah, there's a lot of real weirdos in the military, man. Let's give them guns. Well, I love what I almost read Rashad's notes. It just says, voting dead presidents reparations. Those are 3 lines I didn't get to with Rashad. Sorry about that. So I like how you brought up the point, everybody is fucking everybody in the Army. It's so true. It's the best place to get laid. Yeah. I've never seen a better place to get laid.
Right, the barracks bunnies, is that what we call them?
Well, hey, man, yeah. I wasn't trying to get racial with it, but yeah, let's go.
Man, people love alliteration with whores. Lot lizards, barracks bunnies. What's up with that?
Yeah, no, I think it's just easier for us to remember, and we associate it with our deep carnal desires.
Yeah. So, hey, new job and whores. There you go, buddy.
Hey, look at that. Look at you, Travis. The rich get richer, huh?
That's right.
So you're working at this new job. What, do you start Monday?
Yeah, start Monday, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, take us through. Is it like just a big lot where they just got things lined up? Like,
Yeah, it's like a warehouse. They don't have it really lined up. It's just shit's fucking everywhere there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds real organized.
Yeah, that's my first. He's like, let me show you the shop. And I was like walking there. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Dude, I was like, I didn't even see anybody's tools. I was like, where the fuck is everything at?
Yeah, your first job is to find the smell that's coming from behind something. Something that's died in there. Man, so how did you find out about this job?
Yeah, it's Indeed.
Oh, Indeed?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I just applied. They said diesel mechanic. I was like, I know a little bit about that, so.
Oh, that's not bad, dude. I'm gonna put like nuclear scientist down. Be like, I can hit buttons.
Yeah.
You say you found it on Indeed. Were there any foot pics on that website?
Not this one, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That'd be quite a job to sign up for.
The opportunity right there to put on a British accent and say, Indeed. It's right there, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, how droll.
Hey, Travis, you said you're from Kearney, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And you said that Kearney is known for its arch.
Yep.
I can tell you're from Kearney because you think Kearney's known for something. There's nobody outside the state of Nebraska knows that Kearney exists. I hate to burst your bubble.
Yeah, I can't take this one on the road, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I like how he mentioned, he's kind of getting into ranch, because he looks like he puts the Lynch in Dorothy Lynch.
Damn. I like
Holy
it.
Shit. Yeah, he does look more southern than me somehow. It's crazy.
That joke about the dog not coming inside for the tornado siren, that's a great joke. Nobody laughed. Work on that one.
Oh, thank you.
That was a really good joke though. So keep that one going.
You're looking more comfortable on stage. Travis, he's what we call a Quik Draw baby. He is one of my creations that came through Quik Draw, started doing stand-up, and just steadily progressing, dude.
I appreciate that. Thank
Going from bombing with notes to bombing without notes. to killing with notes, to getting decent laughs without notes, to getting a nutty buddy. Isn't it called Nutter Butter, or is this the? Oh, okay. That's the Mandela effect in full effect. It's a nutty buddy. You got a nutty buddy, man.
Hell yeah, it's pinnacle right now. Yeah.
Yeah, even if you spend some time with Rashad side by side with condoms on, you can also be.
Yeah. He could be your nutty buddy. Yeah. Which
don't encourage that.
This is a cute show. You know the things we say. This is an adorable thing we're doing. Oh, you stinker, Clem. You over there, you stinker. All right. Man, so you had talked about peeing in the shower to save water. Honestly, man, I'm all for it. I went camping the other day because you can never be too filthy. And I went out and I had so much sediment in my body, or on my body. Not in my body, I'm okay. But like in my shoes and stuff because you're just walking around in it. And then I went, and you know that sort of filtering that you get around the base of a tub? Man, I went in there, turned the water on hot, let all that dirt go in there. I pressure washed. I sandblasted my shower with my body last night. So yeah, I mean, peeing in the shower, fucking not what I was talking about. But yeah, I just wanted to get that material out there. That's how I am.
That's a public service announcement.
Yeah. And Tide Pods. I don't think a lot of people here get the Tide Pod joke, but I was going through training when they took away the Tide Pods because some idiot literally was like, "Hey, we can get fucked up off these, right?" And then he ate a Tide Pod and then he died. And they said, "Okay, no more Tide Pods for the Army. We're keeping it basic." Was that what the joke was in reference to?
No, I just. That was just a thing that people were making fun of, so I kind of just brought it back.
Yeah, it made it to
the
mainstream.
Tide Pod challenge.
Yeah, the Tide Pod challenge. Yeah, it's people recognized it, so I thought that'd be funny.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that was. I thought it was great, but I have terrible taste, obviously. So let's see here. Everybody with the same name as you is more successful. Who's the most famous, successful Travis you can think
There's
of?
a guy with a photography company. That's the one that popped up first. Yeah. I was like, I don't know.
Anybody heard of him? Nope, not popular.
I don't know. I work at a Breaks Plus. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that well.
Not anymore.
But I've heard of you. I've heard of you, so you're more popular than the photographer.
You're famous down there around the asbestos mines and shit. Yeah.
Well, and there's Travis Barker and
Travis Barker,
Travis Walker, or whatever that country star thing is.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
There you go.
Who's the one that got all those white people trampled?
Rashad?
Travis Scott. There we
you
go.
go.
Yeah. like that. That's the first thing I thought of with Travis Scott. Houston, man. Houston has trouble with public events and people getting out of their buildings. Have you noticed that? Okay, enough about that. So, is there anything you want to let these folks know before I get you out of here?
No, just eat your vitamins and vegetables and take care of yourself.
That's right. Let's hear it for Mr. Travis Jensen. Hey, and how about it for our ace bartender, Emma and Rob, on the other side of that wall, huh? Tip them well. Generosity brings joy. All right, on deck, we have Joe Hopkins coming to the stage right now. Riley Cook.
Yeah, I don't know if you know cum. You know, it doesn't just appear places, though. So somebody was at my work working harder than me, which is kind of commendable. People keep saying, they're like, how are you so sure that it was cum? As if, like, I'm not 22, right? Like, I know what cum tastes like. And, like, this batch was a bit saltier than I'm used to, but could have just been the fry I scooped it up with. I'll never know. I'm a good employee, though. I made sure to get that cleaned up right away. Like, you don't want a customer with a nut allergy to come in, do you? Like, it would suck if we had a lawsuit on our hands, but it does suck that I have cum on mine now. I just keep telling people that I really should get paid more for this job, but at least I did get a raise that day. In my pants, because I'm a freaky little bitch. Have you ever came in a fast food restaurant? Come on, man. I went in the restroom out there after you. I can't believe you hadn't came in a fast food restaurant. He was coming out of there with a condom full of Rashad's cum. What was the Long John Silver's location you chose to come in? You go up to the counter, you're like, hey, I think somebody left some tartar sauce in the bathroom. It's a little too chunky for tartar, sir. All right, I'm Riley Cook, thanks.
Well, a lot of times I see people come in and they work out material about different things, and they kind of fire out and kind of see what it is that gets the laughs and what they could focus on and develop material into. And you eating cum from different restaurants has really become you might be a redneck, if I'm being honest. I mean, it went from Runza to, now you're in a Long John Silver's busting nuts, my guy.
I was asking him. No, this is still the same.
Asking him, the guy on his phone, doing riveting crowd work with.
Trying what we can to fill time, buddy. I
got you, buddy. I'm Mr. fucking time filler. All right.
Yeah.
So you're busting nuts all over the city. Were you inspired at all by Rashad's technique of kind of predetermined cleanup before the action really gets going?
I was just cleaning up after somebody. I wish it was Rashad. It would have made my job a lot easier.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you wish it was Rashad?
Because then I would have had a sweet balloon to clean up instead of a nice puddle.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You should have been there.
I think Clem was 5 minutes earlier. He dropped the kids off and went.
That was an Arby's, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's
like the world's saddest, warmest elephant trunk.
Yeah, absolutely. So Riley, how are you still working at Runza?
I am, yeah.
And you're also delivering?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes?
Just extra money, yep.
How many hours a week are you doing DoorDash?
Just like 10, probably.
10 hours a week?
Yeah, just on my day off, I'll do it. And then when I get off work, sometimes I think I need $2 extra. So.
Okay, so you drive across town and you get $2, right?
Yeah, don't you love tips?
Yeah, so I've always wondered about this. Big DoorDash fan myself.
Oh.
You get your tips, which I imagine aren't the best. They don't even let you go over like $3.50 or something on there, which I think is kind of bullshit.
Is that true? Damn, I was just thinking people were stingy. I didn't know they didn't let you.
No, it caps it off.
Fuck.
It's like $20 and a $2 tip. That's really bad. That's like
I've been
Berkshire.
an asshole for nothing. I've been like, you fucking asshole only gave me $3. Well, they didn't have the choice.
See what I did to your fries.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm coming in every bag.
Yeah, that's the worst case scenario. It's like eating a French fry, jizzing in the French fries. That gets way worse from there.
Yeah, I mean, that's good to know that they cap off the tip. I'm going to be a lot nicer moving forward.
Well, man, so you're getting these tips, and then on top of that, are you also getting a piece of the delivery fee or anything? I mean, what are you getting for all this?
I mean, like I said, there was literally a $5 order that took 30 minutes. So sometimes you just get what you get. You don't
really?
get shit. Yeah.
Is it ever hot? Are you ever killing?
Yeah, sometimes you do. That's why I keep doing it,
What's the most you've made in a set amount of time?
Like Sunday mornings, people get real generous. They'll tip you. I don't know. People must be able to tip because I get like a $10 tip on Sunday mornings. You're just an asshole, Addy. Come on, fuck you.
Yeah, I keep requesting you specifically. Yeah. I say, I want the happy one.
There's got to be a button.
Cutting off the tip. I didn't know DoorDash was Jewish.
Yeah. There's like some extra mole sauce on it.
Hell yeah.
That was a food mole joke. Or Moel. Would you like some more Moel sauce?
Moel, I'm not sure. That was good. That was a good joke. I like it.
Thanks, buddy. I'm going to try it on Quik Draw sometime. Man, I can't wait to fucking be on the stage one day. Yes, we're going to have other people host this show eventually.
Oh, that's going to be very good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're going to have Ben Webb just fucking live here.
Yeah, he's going to be slinging the best puns all around town.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well. Yeah, speaking of people with nut allergies, hey, buddy.
Oh, wow.
Nutty buddy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Making friends.
And you know what? You take that to your next DoorDash, you might be able to make an extra $2 on that. You say, hey,
hell yeah.
Nutter Butter?
I like
or
that.
Nutty Buddy?
Nutty Buddy. All right.
So have you encountered any creeps DoorDashing?
No, not yet. I would welcome those kind of situations at this point in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I could use some crusty fingers running through my scalp. You know?
Okay, so you've thought about this.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to, but when you're door dashing and only making $5, you can only think about one thing, right?
What's that?
The crusty fingers through the scalp, of course.
Okay, crusty fingers through the scalp. What about painted toenails on your dick?
I guess. I mean, that pops in every once in a while.
Are you much of a foot fetish kind of guy?
I like to like pose as a thick broad on Facebook and catfish and Rashad.
Man, I bet we strap a wig on you. You could be all right. I think.
Yeah, thank you.
It's Omaha. There's no wig needed.
Yeah, they'll carry you on their shoulders. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So if it was about making an extra $1, somebody met you at the door, whatever crustiness their fingers were, and said, "I've got a fistful of jelly, goldfish in my tub. No questions asked. $50. Would you do it?"
Is the jelly raspberry?
It can be.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Every man
Game
knows.
on, Omaha. Game on.
Hey, Riley, just make sure he gives you 50 in advance.
50 and I don't know. I was just there for the raspberry jelly.
Yeah, make you swim to the
forgot the
bottom
money.
for it.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's so. I mean, this begs the question: what kind of fetishes are you into, Ben?
Oh, well, I asked for that. That is fair. I've only been with one woman, so I don't know if I really had a chance to work that out. But I almost appreciate a dismissive attitude and just something where you have to work a little bit. I don't want something way too easy, just something with enough curves, beautiful eyes, dismissive, chase me kind of thing. Kind of like that. So yeah, I don't necessarily like overall just out and out body part stuff, but I love like just catching side boob or something like that.
Love it.
When you shouldn't, you almost go quiet, like, oh, side boob. Oh shit, I might catch it again. Nod at her story. I love some of that stuff. So
It's like seeing a rabbit.
I'll admit to that. No problem.
Okay, side boob.
Side boob and the underside of the thigh when there's holy shit.
Yeah.
But this isn't really about me.
Absolutely. Ben just had a heart attack. All right. No, man, that's great. Cold and dismissive. I know just the lady for you, man. I'll make some phone calls. No, I was actually, I had a conversation. You came up during Pillow Talk the other day. You wouldn't believe it. I asked this
We
lady.
were talking about him, weren't we?
Riley, you stinker. You promised. Come on. You can't blow my asshole and my spot. Come on, dude. No, I asked this girl, I said, what does it feel like being intimate with the funniest comedian in Omaha? She said, I'm not fucking Ben Webb.
Give me her number now.
Oh, I got you, buddy. Right after the show. So, Riley, what do you got going on? Have you started any rooms up recently, or what you doing?
No, we're going to try to do a joke writing workshop, hopefully here before the mics on Tuesdays, just to weed out the people that won't come here, because if they're not going to come here, then they're not a comic, right?
That's right.
Fuck yeah.
That's right. We own Sunday night.
Yep, and Tuesday, right?
We own Tuesday night, too. Goddamn.
There you go.
We own all the nights. Any night we're on, we own. All right, man. That being said, guys, also, we are doing Quik Draw at Backline September 27th at 9:30. So if you guys are interested in that, get your tickets. We've got a great lineup. Is there anything you'd like to tell to Riley before I get him out of here?
I think he's asking you, Ben.
Oh, yes, you, Mr. Pet.
Yeah.
With Riley, I definitely want to plug Roastlemania later on in August 24th. He'll be doing a stand-up spot during that, kind of in between rounds, and real glad to have him. In part, good friend, but he puts in the work, and part of it with the workshop, it really is the real deal. I've been to it a number of times. Sometimes I might be one of the few or whatnot, but he puts in the work. He's humble about it, and he shows it on stage. So I'm glad to have him on the show.
Why, thank you.
Hell
Very
yeah.
nice.
Little positivity from Mr. Joy on Purpose. All right, Riley. Have a good night, buddy. Enjoy your Nutter Butter. You can put it in one of those cargo pockets you got there. Hell yeah. I like the two different colors of green. He looks like Travis's new uniform once he re-enlisted. All right, let's see. On deck, we have Karaoke with Summer. But coming to the stage right now, Joe Hopkins.
What else have I been doing in the 5 weeks since I've been here. My wife and I, we took a little trip up to a beautiful spot up north of here. I don't know, maybe some of you have been there. Rest area. Next time, I think we're going to try to make it to Scenic View or maybe Gas and Lodging. Yeah, driving's weird. You see these signs say, speed enforced by aircraft. I want to know what kind of aircraft they're talking about. If it's a Cessna, he can't pull me over. If it's an Apache helicopter or an A-10 Warthog, I'm a mile or two under. Reaper drone, I'm not even taking that route because we all know Sneezy, and I ain't taking that. Oh, driving's weird. Drive past an Air Force base, see this sign, caution, low-flying aircraft. What the hell they want you to do, duck? Turn around and go the other way? I mean, just how freaking low are these aircraft flying? Are they flying underneath the power lines? And it ain't like it used to be. I know when I was younger, I'd see these signs, caution, dips ahead. I'd expect to see a couple blondes standing on the side of the road. But not since 2018. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez doing more to end the stigma of dumb blonde jokes than anyone in history. That's it.
What's the deal with that shirt? What's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Feels good to be back and kind of getting some of the kinks worked out.
Hell yeah, that was new material as always. Was this some of your more tried and true, or did you just write this special one for us?
The first stuff, Clem gave me an idea for a joke on late gender reveals like college, so I wanted to try that one out. He gave me the premise, and I thought, shoot this, because last week was the anniversary of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, so I thought, I'll put that on in there, and anyways.
Don't blame me for that shit. No.
Yeah, so Clem's the one I need to yell at about this, huh? Okay.
And as a fat boy myself, that bombed.
As far as the driving, as far as the driving humor and going on a little trip up north here, that's old 80s stuff that just kind of bringing back and reworking.
Oh yeah, I like that. I wrote it down. Driving's weird, huh? That's what I wrote down. So yeah, you had some Hiroshima, Nagasaki material. You know, it's crazy. We don't really acknowledge that one. I mean, we're always remembering 9/11, D-Day. We never remember. This is when we smoked 80,000 people in 1 second to win the war. Yeah, man. No, that's great. I think I hate to add on to the joke, but you said it was a gender reveal because we showed the world that we were men. That we were men.
Yeah.
Bundy had
like
that. Come on, guys.
I like that
One more time, Addy.
It's always funny if you repeat it twice. That's what I've learned in comedy.
Yes, definitely. It was better the second time.
No, it's great. I like this outfit. You look like Zach Kruger on Ozempic, dude. I love this shirt. How much weight have you lost? That belt is massive.
No, I've actually lost about 7 pounds this year.
Okay.
And
Eating brisket, huh?
yeah.
Okay. You lost 7 pounds.
Eating good. Trying to started getting back in the gym and trying to just get toned up so I look good for retirement.
Sure. So you can get with some of those cougar broads and be like, hey, baby.
No, I'm happy with my wife. I can't say I'm always happy with my wife, but I'm happy. I'm happy with all I've accumulated in having a wife and not being
Stop digging. Stop digging.
Half of what I've accumulated.
Oh, let's just let him ride. Yeah. You're happy with the resources you've accumulated in your marriage, your wife being one of them. Is that what I understand?
Yes, definitely.
Hell yeah, it's important to accumulate resources.
Got to get a woman with a good dowry, something that'll last her for 60 years.
Yeah, how many head of cattle did she bring to the marriage?
Well,
I'm too old to teach another broad how to use her feet around me.
Yeah, Joe, what is your thought on foot fetishes?
they're fine for other people, you know. I mean, I don't mind grabbing the feet.
How so?
If I have a fetish, I like to have sex standing up.
Can you demonstrate with this table, perhaps?
Sex standing up?
Oh, and the camera.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get.
about the perfect height. I mean, right here. You betcha, right there.
So Joe, I kind of missed it. Can you show it from that angle? Let's say, you know. So you're holding the ankles? Is that true? Is that?
You get, yeah.
Is she all in one piece? What's happening?
Yes. You get a good solid table or a raised bed. I like to be on the outside standing up. It's just whether I'll tell you, it's just there's just more variety and.
With what?
I just last longer. I last longer. You know. Twitch different angles, and she likes it. And
okay,
what the frick? It works.
So you're grabbing toes. You ever put your fingers in between the toes, perhaps, sort of like a handshake of the devil?
Yes, to do. Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, what? I'm a romantic. Come on.
Look, ladies. The reason we smack your ass or do that during sex is because we love you. And you're easily distracted thinking about the dishes or something else, and we got to refocus your attention. We don't want to do it. We want you just to be there and be there in the moment, but we know if we have a little slack, you're going to be thinking, oh, what about my sister's new boyfriend or something like that? Focus! Bam! Get the hell into it.
He does not speak for all men. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, leave your unfocused wife, and she's really gonna freaking enjoy that. Trust me.
Yeah,
they enjoy it. Refocus them.
I like that Joe's word for domestic violence is focus. She wasn't focused enough, so I had to realign her mind with my hand. So now she knows that the dishes don't need to be done. This dick needs to be serviced. That's what I'm understanding right now, Joe. And you know what? You've been married for almost 40 years. God bless you, dude. I bet my dad was focusing my mom for 47 years. Shit. Old Dave Herman was focusing the shit out of Lori Herman. Yeah.
I also kind of like the idea that I was elevating my comedy career, and then I was in the same frame as him humping the table.
Set the cameras up just for that. Yeah, we have
Put the fingers in between the toes. That's the other kind of Nebraska corn.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's my favorite. You ever try to do that? Just get all four fingers. You can't use the thumb because, science, but or geometry. And then you take your finger. Okay, well, this is enough about that. So, man, you spent some time in Thailand, Joe?
I've spent some time in a few areas overseas. Yes.
Doing what?
Delivering Fat Boy.
Meeting new and interesting people and doing what my employers told me to do with them.
And who was your employer at the time? Ashley Madison?
No, let's just say
it was RuPaul.
Look, I spent some time as a mercenary, so that's just.
So you were.
But I wasn't doing any business when I was over in Asia. The only places I did.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm asking about.
Africa, Central South America. That's the only place where I did that. So.
Yeah, you were only killing people that weren't white. So you go to Thailand. You were in Thailand, correct? Or is that just part of the joke?
No, that's just part of the joke.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you had a crazy story about you in Thailand, fucking giving somebody focus or something.
No, I would, but my wife has convinced me we don't need to make any trip overseas or to any other. She says, we've got too many places in the States that we haven't, in this continent that we haven't visited. So she says, until I've seen everything here, I have no interest in going overseas. So that's where I'm at.
So you're hanging out, and you're a few years from retirement. Have the drivers been real good on the road?
These drivers suck and get worse all the freaking time. I'm going to tell you, can I go into kind of a little bit?
Please, rant at your own discretion.
People having to be on the phone. I mean, I drive naked. Now, none of you young people are going to do this. I drive naked. And yes, I don't take a phone with me. I don't have a phone. I don't use a phone. I just go. They just did a study in China and a couple other countries where they tested men, and if there was a female voice on the navigation system, they were more likely to break the law, more likely to speed up for yellow lights, run red lights. And at first I was thinking, well, that's because nagging women's voices annoy men, and they should know that. But then I was thinking, who the frick are these pussies using a navigation system? You're men! They obviously were misgendered. Men don't need navigation system. We just drive.
Sure, yeah. So when you said you were driving naked, I thought it was just a condom on, honestly, like in the road.
No, I don't know how Rashad can afford a condom every time you masturbate. My gosh, I haven't put a condom on in fuck.
Well, since Thailand, right?
34 years. I think
34 years.
Right after I got my vasectomy, for a few times I had to use a condom.
Oh, you had to use it a few times just to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's probably. But no, this is.
Well, that's great.
No wonder. How the frick can you afford that, Rashad?
Man, his pussy budget is through the roof. You wouldn't believe it. It's crazy, man.
He just puts one on Monday and rubber bands it.
Yeah. It's getting a little loose up top. Let me go ahead and give it a haircut.
I'm going to save this for later.
Yeah. Goodness. So, man, the drivers are terrible. What's the average kind of stuff that you're delivering in these trucks?
I just deliver fuel. All I deliver is gasoline and diesel and, E10, E85, regular without ethanol, sometimes diesel. Occasionally I'll deliver diesel with other stuff. But no, I'm just hauling fuel, just like making sure people can get to where they need to go.
Sure.
You're like the Forrest Gump of fuel types there. Shrimp stew, shrimp. Anyway.
Died with winter additive. No winter additive. Yeah, I could go on, but it's...
Well, man, I'm glad you did, man. That was very insightful. I'm glad to get some of your sage relationship advice. That's always nice. All joking aside, somebody who's been married that long, you probably know something about it.
Hey, we're happy.
Yeah, well, that's
Most
good.
of the time.
Most of the time.
Stay focused.
Yes, yeah. Got to stay focused, or else you're going to get the swift hand of justice.
Let them buy what they want. Let them do what they want. Let them go where they want. Just. But I'll tell you what, if you can join the military or shoot some guns with inadequate hearing protection, get a little hearing loss, it'll help. It'll help because you don't need to hear everything they have to say.
All right, you heard it first. Joe Hopkins, everybody. Let's hear it for him. All right, on deck we have Zach Kruger. Come to the stage right now. The man you are about to see is not a comedian, but is genuinely one of the funniest people I have ever known. Over a lifetime of music, he has memorized thousands of songs, but has never once learned how to sing. You are about to hear lyrics from a famous song throughout the ages, and then have 1 minute to name that song. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
It's time for karaoke with Summer. It's time for karaoke with Summer. Show me to the dance.
Is it turned on? Good. Okay. You ready? Get ready. Get ready. Okay. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Sound like a bunch of
1 minute on the timer, please.
That is correct.
Wow, it's Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And you have won a Karaoke with Summer sticker. Oh, you already have one?
Yeah.
Well, who wants to guess again? I thought this was Freebird. I was like, okay. Yeah, it's Summer.
Ain't nobody sings better than that gal.
You were in quite a mood this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's hear for Morgan winning Karaoke with Summer this week. Man,
Yeah.
you really made it easy for him, huh?
Well, yeah, we wanted to pick on something. I kept losing. I kept losing and losing. I mean, they kept losing.
Yeah, they kept losing.
They kept
you kept
losing. I was like, let's give them something to get.
Yeah, well, you gave it to them this week, man. That was very fun.
And that was the oldest song yet, too.
That was.
Yeah, that was a song first recorded in the 30s.
Sure,
it's old as hell.
It's about cultural relevance, not timing.
Yep. I agree with you.
Oh yeah, that's why. Well, anyway, so this weekend, let's go over your weekend, man. You've had a very eventful weekend, and I want to see what you omit from your weekend, and I'll be here to sort of fill in the gaps. Take us from. Let's start Monday. How was that for you?
Monday, that's not the weekend.
Oh fuck! So you're telling me this whole time Monday isn't the weekend?
Isn't the weekend?
Okay, well let's start Friday then.
Okay, Friday. Yeah, Friday. So went to work, till we got off early. We got off at 4:00, and that was cool instead of 4:30. And then let's see, Friday seems you went out or something. It was real quiet around the house, and I read books and watched TV and did things like that. And then Saturday we went golfing.
That's right.
At a driving range, and it was real close to the houses in Papillion. That was cool. So we went out there and hit a few buckets of balls, and of course Morgan went with us, and she was the shining star of the whole deal. But we won't so much get into that. But anyway, we whacked away at them. Sometime we had, I'm glad, I think in golf it's like baseball. You get 3 strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so why was it that we were out golfing?
Well, it was my birthday, yeah.
Oh,
We
you
went
guys
out
hear
on
that?
My birthday, yeah.
How old are you now, Summer?
Well, yeah, old enough. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's Summer's birthday. That's the point of this. Buy this man drinks. He drinks tequila and Coors Banquet.
Or formerly drank that. This year, none of those. But okay.
Okay, we'll see about that. So we go out golfing. You had a great time.
Yeah.
We didn't hang out much today. But what I want to get down to is some of the saga of summer in the kitchen. I think we've reached a whole new level of excitement here.
Oh, summer in the kitchen.
Summer in the kitchen. That's going to be a new segment we're going to start. Would you like to tell them, or should I?
Starting on Friday night?
No, it started on Saturday, really.
Saturday.
Okay. Well then.
I remember cooking biscuits and making that potato onion dish, which is the super simplest. You can hardly blow it on this.
Well, I think that wasn't the dish in question. How about the spaghetti?
Spaghetti has 2 components to it. It has the sauce portion, right? And then the pasta portion. Well, so the sauce turned out absolutely fine. It was good. Now, the pasta, I guess, had been an open box in the dumpster when I pulled it. So it had
that
a
was
little
from
more,
the dumpster?
Well, yeah.
No fucking shit.
Well,
I didn't know that was dumpster pasta.
And I made a mistake. I should have poured it out on a cookie sheet.
You should have. You stinker.
And then I'd have noticed those thumbtacks and other things.
He served my guest thumbtacks in spaghetti.
I served it to you as well, Addy.
Yeah, you did. I didn't get the thumbtack. I got a piece of construction material that's like a plastic clip that you would put 2 cables together. I bit into it. I was like, oh, this is a bone or something. No, it's a piece of plastic. It's a macro plastic in Summer's food.
At least it was boiled.
Oh, yeah, I feel way better.
So somewhat sanitized.
I was boiling. I'll tell you that much. So I left. I was like, well, no way this can happen twice, right? Then about 30 minutes later, I get a picture through my nude collector, my phone as I call it, and it is a thumbtack covered in spaghetti sauce. And it had been in someone's mouth. Oh. And luckily, he didn't have teeth to break out. Yeah. So he just kind of gummed it, and then he said, Summer, what the fuck is this? And then you said, what did you say?
I know, that's the way it goes. Or?
You said, well, don't eat the thumbtack.
Yeah.
That's
Get yourself a thumbtack, bitch.
I did say don't eat the thumbtack. Yeah.
You are more ruthless than ever, Summer, and I really
Don't
do.
eat the I mean, if
Don't
a thumbtack is bothering you, don't eat it.
Yeah, you are. I can see why all the relationships worked out the way they did. You are a master of manipulation. I mean,
My ex-wife said that.
yeah, she was right. Yeah,
It's all a matter of perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's to prank the teacher with putting it on their chair. It's like, well, it's her fault for sitting on it.
yeah, and you could use that same.
Look before you sit. Come on.
Yeah, look before you chew. Yeah, maybe examine before you boil. That'll be our new
Look
one.
before you leave. You know, I mean, these are,
Yeah.
societal cliches that are true usually.
Well, yeah. I mean, goddamn. I mean, it was a thumbtack.
Yeah. Well, no,
I've never seen
it was
such a thing.
actually, it wasn't a thumbtack. It was a push pin.
Oh, you're right. I'm the one that's wrong here. I'm sorry. I'm the one that's tripping. Yeah.
It's a similar thing, but not,
Yes, it was a thumbtack.
Well, it was hard to tell. It was
Wait.
hard to tell with that pasta sauce on it.
Yeah, and the blood probably didn't help either,
No,
huh?
it didn't. No,
Holy shit.
It was headed south, bro.
You are a man. Yeah, and thank God he didn't swallow it. He would have been shitting pins out, dude. That's crazy.
Well, I found one too, but I didn't raise hell about it.
You what?
I got one in my deal too.
How many? It was like an Office Depot in the fucking food, dude. Yeah. Let's go to Staples. Never mind. We've got spaghetti. Yeah. Dude, that's nuts. 3 separate pieces of adhesive materials.
And I said the mistake I made. I should have poured that whole box out on a cookie sheet, and I would have seen all that.
You know where? He
Well,
pulled it out of the
for
dumpster.
My next dumpster find when the pack has been opened.
I'm gonna stop eating at home. I gotta be honest, guys. I'm fasting, not for weight loss. I just don't trust this man anymore.
I've only eaten at Addy's house one time and then never again. So
What'd you find in your meal?
we got Domino's pizza and he yelled at the guy on the phone. So that's
Summer's got this
yeah.
master move. I mean, Summer should be one of these like Andrew Tate master manipulator guys who had to break down businesses.
No, Keith Renaney.
Keith Rainier?
Yeah, that
Sure.
guy. That's a guy that was a manipulator.
That's a relative.
Yeah. I made a
perfect.
Nexium sex cult joke earlier and it bombed. I'm glad to see you hopped on that hand grenade with me, buddy. That's true friendship right there. I said, hey, you know how that joke didn't work? Me too. Master manipulator. And the pizza thing, what Summer does, it's real wild. What he does is he always orders the pizza to be square cut because he knows they're not going to do it. And then when
that is the way I want it too. Though.
well, sure.
Yeah.
Everybody loves free pizza as much as the next guy. But he sees that and he opens it up and he says, this is not the right pizza. And he's been getting free pizzas for years like this. He just buys the first one and they don't cut it right and it's just a cycle.
Yeah, but they've changed the app, so it's harder to do.
Yeah, they were like, this Summer guy, we're losing money here. We gotta fix this. Summer is crushing our sales right now.
Yeah. They always, when it comes out, we'll remake it right now. It's like, man, I ain't got time for that. That's why I needed you to make it right the first time.
Summer's the most busy man ordering a pizza I've ever met. He's like,
I'm always doing carry out. If it was delivery, I guess if I was at home, I'd have more time, right?
sure, yeah.
Just deliver it to the dumpster.
I'll be the guy.
I'll see you out there.
Yeah.
You'll notice the dumpsters at our place are very clean.
Yeah, that's because of all of it's in our apartment.
Yeah. Well, I got to spend my time usefully. I got to manage my time. I can only get so much done, bro.
Yeah. You're a fucking stalwart saint, bro. You're always doing the right thing, no matter what it's happening. Yeah, feeding my goddamn guest garbage. I can't believe it. On your birthday, that was your birthday wish. You said, I want to make somebody die today, and feed them at the same time.
No, I didn't hope anybody died. I didn't know there was that much, metal in the
Zero. There's supposed to be zero.
There was
above zero, Clem.
I hear this.
Yeah, there was about an ounce of construction materials in that goddamn.
was
Boiled
spaghetti.
the shit. You boiled the shit. It was it was in the water. Why did you?
Yeah,
why
you-
was there tick?
Well, I drained the pasta. Come on,
You
Clem.
broke my brain here.
Yeah.
Drain the pasta.
Yeah, it turns out if you drain it, there's no longer fucking push pins inside of it.
No, there's still push pins.
No
There's
shit!
just not water inside.
So you're
it.
telling
Much
me.
water.
Oh, God, Summer. Fuck. Man, if it wasn't your birthday. Oh, no, man. Man, is there anything you want to let these folks know on this very special weekend?
No, we're done.
Okay, let's hear it for karaoke. Oh, shit, sorry.
And because your birthday, really appreciate you. I want to make sure I gave you a nut, but I'm sorry. I don't want to be disrespectful. I want to give it to you in the manner that you're.
It's time for karaoke with Summer. 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 It's time for karaoke.
That was very nice of you, Ben. Man, isn't that crazy, dude? The things I deal with around here.
Man, that's a different way to lose weight and all that, but to eat around what you think is in there and try to find out what actually is in there.
Dude.
Man, to have a thumbtack in your mouth while you're eating pasta, it's like dating Rashad. You have a small prick. There we go.
It's like poor man's stomach stapling, using thumbtacks instead.
Maybe I should look into it. Crap.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out if you swallow anything, it can be a pill.
Did he just say you could put wine in it that'll kill the thumbtacks? Is that
Yeah,
what I heard?
Summer has this theory that if you drink wine while eating spaghetti, it's not alcohol. It's this whole crazy boomer nonsense.
White women are invincible then.
Yeah, no shit. All right, listen, guys, you have been an absolutely fantastic crowd. We are down to our final comedian of the night. I want you to give all your love, all your energy, all your attention to Zach Kruger.
For you guys living in Papillion, that was some real Council Bluff spaghetti. All right. Hope you guys had a better week than I did. I've been getting some death threats in the mail recently from my cardiologist. And, I'm also the proud member of an interracial relationship, but a lot of whiteys here don't know what that is. My girlfriend is Mexican, and I have sleep apnea. So she calls me her CPAPy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But, speaking of Mexicans, I do have a job. I work at a nursing home, or as I call it, the land before time's up. Yeah, I love working there, but most days working there feels like I'm breaking up a gang fight, I feel like the nursing home is broken up into two gangs, the blood clots and the cripples. Hell yeah. Speaking of cripples, I don't drink anymore. Now I'm Nebraska sober. Just weed and ranch dressing. White people love ranch dressing. White people, we also love to flip houses. I think people who flip houses are like pedophiles. Big risk, big reward. And they just love to redecorate the interior. All right, that's my time.
What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy?
Good, dude. Good.
Oh, yeah. Ending with a laugh. Yeah. That's good. This guy was so happy to see you get a laugh. He's like, fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I know. I love watching you get a laugh because it goes delivery, look at me nervously, and then be like, I'm like I'm the one controlling the laugh button. I'm like, all right, laughter, silence,
The puppeteer.
dance. I didn't know black guys got drunk. That's crazy.
A black guy heckling? No way.
Sir, this isn't a movie theater, all right? So what'd you do this weekend, Zach?
I had a show last night in Lincoln, Storm Cellar. That was pretty fun.
Oh, how was that, dude?
It was good. Good turnout.
I was supposed to be out on it, but I was bleeding internally from summer spaghetti, so I had to...
Shit and pins and needles.
Yeah, literally. It's a mess down there.
I don't know if that's better or worse than piss and pins and needles, but...
Yeah, well, either way, if you drink summer's water, there will be push pins in that, too.
Either way, I can't feel my feet, so I walk on pins and needles.
Yeah, do you? I mean, so have you had circulation problems?
No, I'm good.
That's good. You're not
I don't
there
know about
yet.
This guy, though.
Oh, shit. You're
We play it up for humor.
I'm surprised your shirt hasn't committed suicide yet.
Man, it's always funny seeing Zach Kruger do fat jokes. I always like this.
Fat on fat crime.
Yeah.
Whenever he can follow a joke with hell yeah, he got that momentum going. He's like, yes, finally, someone a little bigger.
Yeah, that's my whole game plan, dude. I just look for people that are 220. I'm like, all right, I got you by 10. Yeah, I'm down to 207 today.
Congrats.
Hell yeah, thanks, guys. 18 pounds less than Trump. Hell yeah.
Now you can be a breakdancer at the Olympics.
Yo, dude, that poor broad. Holy
Jesus
shit.
fucking Christ,
I thought
dude.
Brooke Barcel had broken onto stage.
It needs more hula hoop.
Yeah, it's too big of a crowd. But yeah. So
That's what happens when your country doesn't have guns.
yeah, man, guns are great, aren't they?
You really need poverty and gentrification to get that, really dig down deep.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Zach, so you had the show Friday night. How did it go?
Last night.
Or last night.
Last
Okay,
night, yeah.
yes.
It was good. Riley was there too. Probably had the best set of the night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good stuff. So correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the last show of Storm Cellar? Or did I mishear
Probably.
that?
They're not going to say it, but yeah, probably.
Okay, well, forget I said
No,
that.
don't awe. It's been coming for a while. So.
Isn't that what they say to every show at the Storm Cellar? This is the last
Yeah.
one?
This bar's been on hospice for like 2 years, too.
Yeah.
Well, and speaking of hospice, you've been taking care of the elderly. How's that been going?
Good. Just normal, just another day in the trenches.
What's your normal day? Take us through it.
Hell.
Okay.
Now I get there at like 6:30, see the night shift didn't do anything like usual, and just get people up and go at it.
So you go down the line. You're like, all right, Mr. Smithers, you're alive. All right, it's time to get up and go shit in the. I don't know. I don't work at that job. You take us through it.
Yeah, you get up the people who take the longest first,
Okay, so you got
prioritize and
sort of
go from
triaging
there.
the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By age or ailment, I imagine.
By fattest.
So if you're the fattest, you're going to the bathroom first.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get up first if you're the fattest. Yeah.
Hell
Take the
yeah, I'm
longest,
gonna
yeah.
sign up for hospice.
Oh yeah. Ben said, "Sign me up, baby."
Are there any people in this nursing home that are only there because they used to cook thumbtacks and they were
Yeah,
a danger
I
to
think so.
themselves?
Yeah, Summer's cousin.
Yeah. Winter?
Yeah. Winter wind.
That wasn't
yeah.
that funny.
Winter wind.
Winter breeze.
Winter is coming, along with Rashad.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the hookup culture like in this old person's home?
Dude, people say that it's really not. It's not there.
It's
like,
not
these
there?
People, they can't even move their wheelchair by themselves. They're not fucking anybody.
Well, so all of them are pretty down bad.
Yeah.
So none of them are even able to, get on the table like Joe was doing or anything?
No.
You don't ever help them and be like just doing some hip thrust for them and
Yeah.
moving them around?
That's more of a physical therapy thing.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Physical
Going across those
therapy.
lines.
Or maybe occupational. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll split it up.
Well, it's only occupational in certain states. No? Okay.
Okay, so none of these old people are fucking.
There's one old horny guy there though. He's like, "Did you get lucky last night?"
He asks you?
Yeah. He's funny.
And what do you tell him?
Sometimes yes, sometimes he can't hear, and he doesn't wear hearing aids, so he'll talk shit and like try to talk to you, but then you try to say something back, and he just goes,
Yeah. So a millennial. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't try to cook fish sticks for breakfast and say, "Oh, smell." See, you tell me.
Here you go, old man. So yeah, what's your dating life been like lately?
Pretty lackluster.
Pretty lackluster?
Yeah, I'm single, unlike the cheeseburgers I eat.
Yeah.
LOL.
Now, that's another catchphrase we're gonna have for you. LOL. I like that. I'm gonna write that down here.
No, I'm just taking some time to myself.
You're taking time to yourself.
Yeah.
How long have you been single?
Like 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So yeah, just taking some time. I mean, you're a funny comic. If you're funny and you're not getting laid, I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
I mean, I didn't say that. I didn't say not getting laid. But
Okay, so you are getting laid.
Here and there, yeah.
Here and there. Are they
Yeah.
awake?
Depends.
Clocked in or off the clock?
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out the old ladies can't move much, but Zach sure can.
I have an arrangement on my lunch break.
You got okay, so afternoon delight they call that.
Sure, yeah.
Well, it's your story.
No, I don't know.
Okay, fantastic. So you're getting laid off and on. Sometimes they're awake.
Intermittent, yeah.
Intermittent? Okay, what's your go-to move? You're a bigger guy. What's something that you do that really just lays the hammer?
What? Like the foot job, but you just put the big toe on the clit.
Okay. So you're giving foot jobs.
Yeah, reverse foot job.
Okay. What color are your toenails?
Yellow. Blue.
Purple and black.
Yeah.
Is that from the diabetes?
Diabetes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Is there anything you want to let these folks know before we finish this show up, buddy?
Hosting Into the Fire next month for Richie. I think he's getting suited for a ventilator or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's next first Friday of September at Blackstone Theater at 8 p.m. So, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, let's hear it for
Thanks
Zach
having me out,
Kruger.
guys. Thanks for supporting local comedy.
Yeah. Way to close it up, Zach. Hey, how about it one more time for my guest host, Mr. Ben Webb? Of course, the executioner himself, Mr. Clem Jameson. How about you guys for coming out here and making this a very special Sunday night? Let's hear it for you people, huh? All right, you guys have been fantastic. We will be here next Sunday at 7 p.m. We're here Tuesday at 8 p.m. Go ahead and follow that QR code if you guys want to support us. Vote us Best Comedy Troupe in Omaha. Line 51, page 3. Yeah, that's where you find it. You guys have been great. Have a fantastic night. Thank you.
I'm a stranger duck, alright. Let's go for a swim. Ben Webb is a strange duck, alright. I'm a strange duck,